Grandpa.
Progress.
Ready? Okay, good evening. It's 5:34. I would like to call the January 13th meeting of the Village Fest Board to order, please. Staff, can we have a roll call?
Yeah, we have Chair Roberts,
Present.
Vice Chair Antonio is currently absent, Board Member Anderson,
Here.
Board Member Battersby,
Here.
Board Member Idell. Here. Board Member Reed,
Here.
Board Member Martin. Here. And Main Street Meredith. Here. We have a quorum.
Are there any public comments this evening? Seeing none. Are there any board comments this evening?
I'm excited to be back for another year. I'm glad to see all of our board members and new board members, and Joy is back. Yay!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
On behalf of the entire board, I would like to welcome you here tonight and thank you for being here. We've been doing Village Fest for 33 years in Palm Springs, and what makes it work is people like you. So we're happy to see you here, and we're very anxious to hear what you have to say tonight. What will happen, and by the way, we're a very friendly group, so anybody who has any spilkus, let them go. It's going to be a fun evening.
New starts, new jokes for New Year.
What we'll do is we will call you up one by one, and you will have up to 5 minutes. You don't have to take 5 minutes, but you'll have up to 5 minutes to give us your pitch on why you should be included in Village Fest. At the 4-minute mark, our Sergeant at Arms, Board Member Anderson, will say 4 minutes. And at 5 minutes, we'll cut you off. And the board will ask you questions. And that can go on for quite a while, so be prepared. At which time then there will be a motion to either approve or disapprove, and we'll vote. So it's a fun evening. We're looking forward to it. Don't be nervous. We're very anxious to hear what you have to say this evening, okay? We have a few more pieces of business to discuss, and then we'll get right to it in a few minutes. Is there a motion to accept the posting of the agenda for this evening?
I'll move to approve.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Cheryl. Let's vote.
I'm
David?
sorry, question. Did we skip number 3?
There was none.
Correspondence.
There was none.
It says none.
None.
It says none.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have any.
I thought there was something attached to the agenda along with a letter to the entire board.
That was
Yeah, that's
officially
legislative.
correspondence.
That's what-
Yeah.
It's legislative.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to make sure. We were
So,
questioning.
so we're voting?
Yes.
Bonnie? Yes. Mitchell?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Thank you. Passes. Now for the approval of the minutes. At our last meeting, board members Battersby and Idell were absent, but they have read the meetings minutes. So is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes from our December 9th meeting?
I make a motion to approve.
Thank you, Bonnie. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Good, thank you. Let's vote. Tom?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Mitchell?
Yes.
Yes. Bonnie? And David?
Yes.
Very good. The Parks and Recreation Department Village Fest Board has posted the 2026 calendar. So you can see where our meetings are scheduled. You will note that in May, there is only one meeting, and you will note that in December, there is only one meeting. This is due to conflicts in the city and things going on. So, and in August, where the city is generally dark, so there will be no meetings. So I just want everybody to be aware of that, and let us have a motion to approve the calendar for 2026, please.
I'll make a motion to approve the calendar.
Thank you. Is
I'll
there a
second.
Thank you, Mitchell. David?
Yes.
Lonnie? I vote yes.
Yes.
Mitchell? Cheryl?
Yes.
And Tom?
Yes.
Thank you. Very good. Now we come to the fun part of the meeting. Are you ready? Okay. First up is going to be Laura Pineda. Is Laura here tonight?
That is the vendor that
She's-
just, yes. So she's the, I told her that she may not have to come. She wanted to just change her setup to a smaller trailer, if you saw the file.
I did.
Okay.
Laura is an existing vendor at Village Fest. She wants to change her booth setup from a table to a trailer. And we will take action on that. I also want to say, Board Member Anderson brought up that she had appended a letter to her request. I want to make it part of the record that the staff for the city chooses how vendors are located and where they're located. So this particular vendor had some concerns about that, but that is not a board decision, that is a staff decision. So I want that to be part of the record that we're voting on this evening. So is there a motion to approve Bling Prints to change from a booth setup to a trailer?
I'll move to approve that.
Thanks, Mitchell. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Cheryl. Let's vote. Tom?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Mitchell?
Yes.
Yes. Bonnie?
Yes.
And David?
Yes.
Thank you. So that's approved. Next up is Mr. Colin Fox. Colin, are you here?
Yes,
Colin, I know you have a backstory. You came a while ago with your ice cream.
I did. I came in December and I got the dates mixed up.
Well, you know what, Colin? We have been anxiously awaiting you ever since.
Whoever
So
was here got lucky because they got like 12 quarts of ice cream.
we can't wait. So when you're ready, begin.
Yeah, so I'm Colin, this is Melanie. We're from Handles. I don't need a ton of your time. We have a bunch of ice cream for you to try if you want to try it. So, but basically we just would love to do the Village Fest because we're trying to get into the Palm Springs area. We've had stores in Palm Desert, Indio, and La Quinta for a while. And I think it would be a good introduction to everyone in Palm Springs. So that's the main thing here.
Tell us about your ice cream. How does
So
it come to be?
it's all homemade. So everything here is made within the last 2 days. So we have someone every day making ice cream on these machines. 40 batches, 50 batches, just depends. Busier months, more. But it's all fresh ingredients, 15% butterfat. So it's really high quality stuff. And it's a franchise. But it's me and my family own it, so it's like a small business.
Got you.
Yeah.
Who's the woman on the package?
That's Alice Handel. She's the creator of Handles. It's from Youngstown, Ohio. So it's been around since 1942. So a long time. They started with 2 stores, and now I think there's 170. So there's quite a lot.
So should you be approved, will you have a trailer? Will you have a freezer? How will you
I
serve
have
your
an ice cream truck. So it's like a 18-foot, fully decked out ice cream truck with like dipping cabinets, TV, everything, serving windows. So the plan would be to bring that to the street fair and just serve out of that, if possible.
I'm ready for a taste.
All right, let's see.
I drive to Palm Desert just for that ice
Gonna be
cream.
in the
So.
food.
Have any of you guys had it before? You have? Okay, I recognize you.
I drive down there just to get it.
Yeah.
So you have a brick and mortar store in,
Yeah, so we have one in Palm Desert, one in La Quinta, and one in Indio. And they're all walk-up windows, so like no inside, old-fashioned walk-up style ice cream. All right, we got a lot for you guys. So mint chip, Oreo dough, coffee, strawberry cheesecake, butter pecan, strawberry, chocolate peanut butter brownie, mango if you're vegan or dairy-free, coconut almond, and vanilla.
Black cherry, chocolate, and salted caramel.
No waffle? No, where's your waffle? All right.
Does anyone want to start?
David, what are you gonna have?
strawberry shortcake, I think I heard.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, something, yeah.
I was paying very
What about
close
for you?
attention to the ice cream
We have
flavor.
multiple too.
I have a coconut almond with a little bit of that chocolate on top. Just a little.
It's so mean for all of them.
There was another butter one.
Butter pecan?
Butter pecan.
Oh my God, these are huge.
These are huge.
Yeah, they're big. All right, so you said coconut almond.
And chocolate brownie in front of you, but can I have half a scoop?
Give her half of mine.
There you go.
But why would we say no?
Thank you.
You want half fries?
Yeah, give it to, go ahead. I'm not gonna eat that much. I'm not a sweet eater.
Not me. He's making me one over there.
Oh, okay.
All right, so chocolate, coconut almond.
That's enough.
That's good.
Yes.
Here, let me grab you guys some spoons.
So would the goal be to eventually have a store downtown?
Yeah, so we've been trying to get a store in Palm Springs actually since we opened the first one in Palm Desert, but everything's just kind of fell through, you know, or it doesn't work out. So,
Glad you're coming to the street fair.
yeah.
Thank you.
What about for you,
I'll
sir?
have a chocolate peanut butter and a, did you say there was a coconut almond?
Coconut almond fudge, yeah.
That smaller scoop.
We're at 4 minutes.
Thank you.
Hey,
I'm
don't
sure
rush
you
'em.
got your ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up.
He's like, I got mine, 4 minutes.
That's yours.
I'll have butter pecan and Oreo, please.
Who's next?
Coffee and chocolate peanut butter.
This is fabulous.
Isn't it good?
You like it? All right, cool.
People are gonna love you there.
This is the hardest part of the job.
Right?
Suffer through.
Get on the board.
And their waffle
Love
cones
you.
are really,
Yeah, I know I've seen the other two. I don't think they're crazy. Palm Desert.
the Palm Desert ones in Whole Foods shopping center.
Yeah, okay.
Used to be Starbucks? It used to be a Starbucks?
It's a
There's
Thank
yours.
you.
For you?
I'll try the coconut and the chocolate peanut butter.
Lord.
That.
Scooper's Choice.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Oh,
There's nothing there I wouldn't want, so.
Scooper's choice.
Did I just make that up? I don't know.
Sounds thing now.
Yeah.
They work.
a surprise scoop.
You guys can keep all this because we're not taking it home, so.
Well, then we can feed.
And it would be 80 degrees today or something.
You want coconut almond and what other flavor?
The chocolate peanut butter?
Chocolate peanut butter?
Good.
While they're still tasting,
I already know what
and
I'm
I'm at, we're approaching the 5.5, almost 6
Yes.
minutes.
Here's one on the beach.
Questions,
Hers.
one person at a time, please.
Dealer's choice.
Will you be, it indicates on your application, cones, waffle cones, dishes,
And I'll have the
and
same
floats.
recipe.
Would you be selling containers as well for somebody that says, we're gonna bring this back to our home, or,
I think I would just start with cones and cups,
okay?
just to kind of feel it out, and then if there was demand for quarts or pints, we could totally do that. I think starting just simple would be the best way to go, because I think that's what most people do who are already selling food on there, right? They kind of have a limited menu
Yeah,
for the most
but
part.
I mean, you have the packaging and everything is already done, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I don't know, like, do people go to the street fair? You think they would want to buy a large
If the
quantity?
locals will come and say, oh my God, this was so good, we're having it for a birthday party next
I
weekend.
think the
Right.
question is, how do they keep it and walk through Village Fest without melting?
Oh,
Whatever you recommend.
Okay.
yeah, that's true. When it's 120.
I guess you're right, though, the locals would just bring it home, so that makes sense.
The consideration column would be if you want to change your
Can't be that picky
offering,
about your ice cream.
you need to come back to us and get that approved.
Oh, I got you.
So if you wanted to include it,
I mean, we see the packaging and we would just probably want to know what.
but maybe you don't want, that's your model. It's your business, so.
If you guys think that the locals would like it that way, I'm totally.
I wouldn't want to have to make you come back and taste this horrible
Right.
stuff. No.
Right.
But maybe
Do
you
they-
could get a
It also
menu
wouldn't be a
for
big deal.
this.
If they added it, do they have to have it?
If you find that people
We
are,
already see the packaging.
No, I understand that, but if they decide not to sell it in this form, they don't have
They
to.
wouldn't have to.
if you find that customers are asking for that, and you
Right.
got approved for that today, then you wouldn't need to come back
you
for
wouldn't
that. You could,
necessarily have
you don't
So you
have
can
to.
add it, but you don't have to
He already,
provide
he'll be
it.
approved for
Gotcha,
ice cream, so you
okay.
can serve it
Yeah,
however
that
you
works
want.
for me.
It's not
You wanna
fine.
add that?
I want to add that,
Who
yeah.
wants to
We have
add
a
that to
clarification from
application?
staff, you're approved for ice cream, you can serve it however you want.
Oh, perfect.
We clearly want as much ice cream as possible.
You bribed her, she's now.
That makes
Any
it
other
easy.
questions or comments? The ice
I'm
cream is
glad you guys
delicious.
like it.
How'd you get, query, how did you become familiar with Youngstown, Ohio ice cream?
So I grew up in Manhattan Beach in LA,
Uh-huh.
and we grew up going to the one in Redondo Beach.
Oh, okay.
So ever since I was little, we would go to Handles, and then we decided to open our own 4 years ago. So it's just really good ice cream. I mean, we would always
It
go
is.
there, so it worked out.
Cool. All right.
Well, I'll make a nomination. Oh,
Why don't you start cleaning up and let us do our business, but your ice cream is fabulous. Is
Do
there a
you guys want this? Like, is there a freezer to put it in, or
motion? No,
I can give it to whoever's back here too if someone wants.
They're gonna have to say, like, she's got her hands up back in the back.
if you want to set it on the table over there, I think you can, or it
Okay.
looks like somebody's going to perform over there. On this over here, maybe.
Pretty full. Okay, I make a motion.
Thank you, Cheryl.
All right, second,
I will second it. Thank
David
you.
seconded it.
So there's a motion and a second. Let's vote. David?
Ohio votes yes.
Bonnie? It's delicious. Yes, I can't wait.
All right,
Mitchell? Cheryl?
Yes.
And Tom?
Absolutely.
Congratulations. Welcome to Village
sweet.
Fest.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Sorry we made you wait, but I hope it was
No,
worth
it's
it.
okay. No worries.
I think Faith is looking for a freezer.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll put them in the bag for right now.
I have freezer bags in my car.
Of course you do. Just happened to.
I'm glad you guys let me go first. That would have been more mess.
Yeah, but then you have to serve it.
I think Faith puts them in the order she wants to eat.
Well, I figure ice cream melts, right? That should be.
Today with ice order, no.
Yeah.
Could they what? No freezer, no. Here you go.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you guys.
I don't think we're gonna need a lot of months. We just need people. Yeah.
So, can you do it starting when?
She will give you, she give it, with the paper she gave you,
Uh-huh.
will give you instructions on what the next steps are, so.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, we'll get out
Thank
of
you
your
and
way, and thank
congratulations.
you.
All right.
Next up is Phil Page. Hi, Phil. You ready?
Yeah, we're, Bob and I are a duo, and we do a variety of songs, and we do some originals. We're just gonna play one song for you. Here's a song list. I didn't know how many people, but just pass them around and give you an idea of the types of songs we play. And we'll just jump into it since we
Yes.
only have a few minutes. We should have brought some ice cream or something for you.
These guys need something? Do you need something?
Oh, I thought you said someone's coming back.
No, she came back and.
There's no freezer.
There
Oh,
is
no
a-
freezer?
So sorry.
Does anyone want?
Really just, I would say
Sorry.
whoever wants, if you guys can maybe go out into the hallway so that you don't disrupt the folks who are doing this.
Colin, do you need to take your bags with you? Is that the issue?
No, I can leave the bags.
Okay.
Sorry, we're disrupting.
Sorry. Let us come back to order, please.
On the way out.
Phil.
So we'll just jump right into a
Please,
song here,
we're ready.
and if you'd like to hear an original one afterwards or something, feel
Your
free.
pick.
but-
Wow us.
Yes.
Singer's choice.
Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about you for our fire. We'd like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel home. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hiding in a hiding place where no one ever goes. Put it in your pantry with your ice cream. It's a little secret, Mr. Robinson's affair. Most of all, you got to hide it from me. Look at you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you got your tea. Any way you get it, you lose. We'll have to go to Nashville. A nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Woo, woo, woo. What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Charlton Joe has left you gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
My opinion.
Good, that's good. Excellent. It's always good to start with Simon and Garfunkel.
Everybody knows it.
Any questions?
Well, I actually have you on my playlist in my entertainment system at home, so I already listened to you, so.
Yeah, that was us. That was one of our originals.
How long have you known each other?
What, 4 years maybe?
4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, Bob plays in Michigan in the summertime, and I play in Washington in the summertime, and then we come down here October to April, May.
Two hobos meeting in the desert.
I love the combination of the instruments. Very nice.
The harmonies are great.
Yeah.
Really, really
Thank
very
you.
good.
How often do you play?
Well, we're playing this Friday, shameless plug, this Friday at the NDO Brewing Company.
Oh, nice.
We'd like to play, 4 or 5 times a month probably, but we play sporadically.
And we
2 or 3 times probably.
live in the same complex. We do a lot of those club entities and, holiday things, and we're doing the Resorter in Palm Desert, so put into the action locally.
Yeah. Last year was the first year we started playing out in public. Before that, it was getting to know each other and learning each other's songs a little bit.
Well, you would think you've been doing this for a long time.
Well, we've been doing it for a long time separately.
Separately.
So the combination is new, but.
This time of year, the Village Fest is the place to be if you're a performer, so we're.
Yeah, seems like, what do you have, half dozen or so in there?
We rotate them through, there's many, but, and then staff will coordinate that with you, but, yeah, we're welcome.
Come on, what's our favorite performer story? Go ahead.
Not that you've ever said it before.
You know, we had an American Idol winner who performed at Village Fest. Abby Carter
Oh, yeah, right.
got her start, performed at Village Fest, so we're quite proud of that.
That's our next step.
There you go.
Good. We hope so.
American Old Idols.
Any other board questions? We ready for a motion?
We are.
Oh, I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Cheryl. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Or Bonnie.
Let's vote. David?
Yes.
Bonnie?
Yes.
Yes. Mitchell?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
And Tom?
Yes.
Congratulations. Welcome to Village Fest.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're going to proceed if you will quietly take down your equipment.
Sure. Or we can wait if you.
No, go ahead, but just, Jessica Rodriguez, La Casa Verde, she's here?
She's gathering
She's getting her. Hi there.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you. We have some matcha. Yeah, let's try this out. So I brought a few different ones. Some of our most popular. Matcha's traditionally drank just with water and matcha, but sometimes that tends to be a little bit bitter. So I've done some tropical flavors and some fun flavors like our strawberry shortcake and mango coconut. Has toasted coconut on the top, edible orchids, and then of course some dairy-free options as well too. And these are minis, and we just got these cups. They're really cute.
Can you tell us all what matcha is?
Of course. So matcha is a green tea plant, but it's made with a whole leaf, and it's stone milled in Japan in Uji, only in that area. So it actually happened by accident that matcha exists. It was a really cold winter in Japan, and they shaded all the green tea plants, and they noticed that a lot of chlorophyll made the green tea super vibrant and green. And so they stone milled that, and there's a lot of antioxidants in it, good source of caffeine. So a lot of coffee drinkers are now switching over to matcha. Yeah, caffeine, antioxidants, helps your metabolism, it's green tea.
So it's all caffeinated? Or,
All matcha's
okay,
caffeinated.
I didn't know.
I didn't know that either. I actually always assumed it wasn't.
Pardon me?
I always assumed
Very
it wasn't.
So did I.
Very
The
caffeinated.
only thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't give you like what espresso does, like those jitters or that crash at like 2 o'clock. It's very gradual, and so you don't ever feel like the jitters from it. There's something called hojicha, and it's roasted matcha, and that is not caffeinated. So you can get it's a little more smoky than matcha, but yeah, all matcha has caffeine on it.
Good to know.
So what flavors do you have today?
So I brought the mango coconut, strawberry shortcake,
I want to try strawberry shortcake, since that's what I started
and
with.
some and vanilla. This is a dairy-free option. I would give it a really good mix.
Okay.
Give it a little matcha mix.
Interesting.
Which one would you like to try? Maybe just a sip if you're planning to sleep tonight. My dad couldn't sleep the other day. He's like, "What did you give me?" There you go. Yes, edible orchid does taste like a flower though, so I wouldn't need it.
You tell me, what's your best?
I like the mango coconut.
Okay.
There you are, sir. How about you?
I'll try your mango coconut.
You got it.
Thank you.
Same.
Are the files coming down?
And I only have strawberry shortcake, guys. Here you are.
Thank you. These
You're
cups are
welcome.
so cute.
Thank you so much.
And you want everything, do you?
Strawberry shortcake or cinnamon vanilla?
Sorry.
Jose, you gotta eat faster.
Huh?
You gotta eat faster, come on, you can't catch up.
Enjoying the ice cream. Now I got strawberry shortcake and coffee. We're good.
And we have like coco con leche, banana pudding, matcha, a lot of different fun flavors. We have different sizes. Strawberry shortcake or cinnamon wood, whatever. Is there, do you have a preference?
Oh, no, don't worry, I'll be hungry when I get home.
You didn't look at the
I did, but I was like, in my head, this was not gonna.
How long have you been doing this, Jessica?
Not very long, so we started in August, and then we went to the Young Food Festival in Palm Desert. We got invited there, and we've done some activations at a couple of hotels here in Palm Springs. The Parker Palm Springs invited us to the spa month, so we got to be there for that. But we haven't been doing it very long, but it's been really fun. I'm a dental hygienist, so this is like my hobby. That's turning into a business.
Will you make this to order, Jessica, or?
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, the thing with matcha is if you don't use it right away, it oxidizes, and so it gets really dark, and the flavor too, it's not good. So it has to be new and fresh.
Cool.
it's quite good. I've not had it before.
Neither have I.
You haven't had matcha?
It's quite good, yeah.
It is really good. It's often matcha is very chalky or, yeah, this is very good.
We do use, for these, it's a matcha cold foam as opposed to the traditional whisk, like the cinnamon vanilla, that's dairy-free, so it's more creamy.
So there's lactose in this?
Yes, but we do have dairy-free options too, and gluten-free options too.
Any other board questions or comments?
I think we'll do really well.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any other matcha. Do we have any other matcha
We
vendors?
do not. Coffee vendors, we have a
Yeah.
few, but not matcha.
Yeah.
No, I am at the Container Park in Coachella. I'm not sure if you've heard of the Container Park, but it's a night market that goes on, and we are there, and we get quite busy. And people are like, people love matcha, so they've been coming.
Yeah, I think we'll do really well.
Yeah, I think.
And her sister is at Village Inn.
My sister.
Yeah, isn't it your sister? Or Taco Toto? No? Oh, okay, I thought it was your sister.
Oops, I think it's quite good.
She could be my sister.
Did you do the farmer's market? Did you do the farmer's market?
No.
The one in Palm, okay. No, she did the one.
Is there a motion?
Their turn to try. I'll move to approve.
Thank you, Mitchell. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Tom. Let's vote. David?
Yes.
Bonnie?
Yes.
I say yes. Mitchell?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Absolutely.
And Tom?
Yes.
Congratulations, welcome.
I think a lot of your flavors would go well with the ice creams. You should consider asking for a place.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
We
very much.
Appreciate it.
Faith, you need to give her.
First, and he seconded.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Amber Denton. Hi, Amber.
Hi, how are you?
Good, welcome.
So I make tallow skincare. Are you guys familiar with tallow? have
I like to
one.
sit like this.
You use tallow? So these are mine,
I don't look 40 for no reason.
right? Actually, let me get.
So what is tallow?
So tallow is, they take I source it from a small farm in Chicago, Illinois. It's a
It's beef?
non-GMO.
Is it beef?
Mhm, It's beef. And they take the fat from around the kidneys, because that's where all the vitamins are, and they slow cook it and render it, kind of like you would a soup, to keep all the vitamins. They clean the top of it, and then it re-solidifies. And when it re-solidifies, I buy that, and I use 60% of the tallow, and then the other 40%, I put coconut oil, shea butter. Beeswax works like a natural humectant, and it also is an anti-inflammatory, and it binds it. The vitamin E is a natural preservative, and then I put Manuka honey in it, which is medically recognized. I don't know if you're familiar with Manuka honey, but it has a strong antibacterial. And then I have a lemongrass essential oil for the scent. So I can pass it, but I didn't expect this. I have just one little guy, and then we can just throw this guy out, because it's, typically I would use a separate one for everybody. So if you want to pass it, you only need a little tiny bit, but it is a moisturizer. I use it on my hands, my face, my heels, and my elbows. And it's just a very, very efficient, natural way to moisturize your skin without using any chemicals. So it's using all the resources that we did.
It's really all the rage right now.
It is on the page, and it's healthy. The tallow has vitamin A, D, K in it, and between everything that's in it, it's just a really efficient way to hydrate your skin without using any chemicals, because we're figuring out that chemicals are killing us, so we're going back to our old school ways before the market took over. And then I do
use it on all parts of your body?
You can. I use it, it's good for psoriasis, eczema. The way it works is that it just efficiently hydrates your skin so that your skin can repair itself. So it brings out your own natural collagen, your own retinol. So it does work like an anti-aging. I don't put a sunscreen in it just because I don't like the responsibility if someone doesn't apply it appropriately and they get sunburn. I don't want the liability, so I do encourage people to use a sunscreen with it. It's nice. And then I make it in a lip balm as well. And the lip balm is 3 parts. It's coconut oil, beeswax, and tallow. If you want to smell it, I didn't bring enough sticks. I messed up, I guess. But this is watermelon. And,
It feels like ammonia.
it works just the same way. It just hydrates efficiently. And then I just brought some soaps because I do put the tallow in the soaps as well. So I'll just kind of set these out for you guys. This also has turmeric in it. This is charcoal bentonite. And this was just a fun one that I made for Valentine's Day. And the glitter is eco-friendly. It's actually eucalyptus wood, so it dissolves. And then my last thing is I make hyaluronic acid. And you're welcome to try this as well. Are you familiar with hyaluronic acid? Okay, well, I put a little pomegranate oil in mine and magnesium oil, just because we are magnesium deficient. No matter what we do, if we drink magnesium, it still, we wouldn't get enough. And I use Optifin as a natural preservative. It doesn't have any type of like formaldehyde in it, or it's, and then I put a helichrysum essential oil, so that's what you'll be smelling. You can just use a little bit. It's just another form of hydration. I use them together. I like to sell them together. I put the hyaluronic acid first. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. It will get cool. Then it will tighten up. Then your skin will feel really soft. If you have any dead skin, that will come off. And then I put the tallow over it. And you have natural hydration for the day.
Amazing stuff, actually.
Is it not coming out? Let me try.
I have a question.
Oh, there it
This is
is.
more for you,
Okay,
Faith.
yeah.
This is listed under arts and crafts.
Yes, because she makes it.
Okay, so we don't have like it's probably everybody who does skincare stuff is
They
listed this
are.
way. I've just never paid attention
Noticed
to that
it, yeah.
before.
Yeah, because you're like, wait a minute, because they do the,
I always loved it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would matter anyway, like we called it something
like
different.
general vendor, like kind of
Yeah, you can
encompasses, fine
You're
market,
so
arts and
funny.
crafts.
It's good
I am a
stuff.
cosmetic queen.
Yeah, there you go.
The sizes can't be, that's the sale, that's what, the sizes there are what you'd be selling it for?
Yes, and so that's 2 ounces, and I sell it for 20. The hyaluronic acid I sell for 20. The lip balm is going around, you guys are smelling it. This one I sell for 10.
Yeah.
And then the soaps are 5. It's extremely affordable because the market is a ripoff. I still make a lot of profit, I'm not kidding. How they get away with selling what they sell things for is literally insane. They shouldn't sleep at night.
Well, based on those prices, you should do very well.
I do have a question though,
Sure.
because we do talk about things being, made, handmade and all of that, but this has some sort of Asian characters on the front, which I think, I don't know if that's saying.
Just the
visually,
jar.
But then it also says Beverly Hills.
Oh,
Made in the
interesting. That's because we probably import a lot of those jars from China.
So you're filling this with your own stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Would that, could you put something over, I don't know.
I
I was
have-
concerned about that too.
I have the labels. And so what I've done so far is if somebody's interested and they want to know, they have the ingredients on it, I just put the label on there. But I could put it on all of them.
I would think that would make, because this is your brand, Route 44, right? And that's-
It's Kalana Skincare by Route 44 is how we're displaying it. That's where the
Because I
jars.
don't know, I look at this and it feels like a resale of a commercial product versus a farmer's
Yeah, I thought
market.
it was in a shop in Beverly Hills too. At first I saw that.
Yeah, it's
So
just
it's a
the
little
jars.
confusing.
Walk me through how you make the soap. I make soap, so I know about
I
making
buy
soap.
I buy melt and pour.
You make soap?
I buy melt and pour. I use essential oils. I use turmeric, and then this is carbon bentonite. You can just order it. Comes like a powder. Are you familiar with that?
I am.
Activated charcoal and carbon bentonite. And then the tallow, I just mix right in with the melt and pour.
Are you making any claims about these products? I noticed you mentioned psoriasis and a couple of other things. Are you making any claims about your products doing anything with respect to medical conditions or improving or helping or aiding or
Dry skin.
Yeah,
you are making claims?
I say it's beneficial for those types of.
Staff?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Staff, did she sign the statement on?
She did.
Okay. I ask because unless you have scientific data to prove claims that you're making,
Okay.
we cannot allow you to make those statements.
Okay.
So if there's anything
I
that,
can play with that.
yeah,
Definitely.
we would not allow that. Walk me through how you make some of these products again, because our arts and crafts category has a requirement that you make at least 75% of what you're selling. So I think there's some confusion on some of the board members' parts that you're demonstrating that you're making 75% of this.
I make all of it.
Walk us through the process.
So when I get the tallow, I get it, and I buy 50 pounds at a time, and I separate it into 24-ounce mason jars and refrigerate it. One mason jar makes 50 of the tallows. I take it, I get it to room temperature, I bring it out, I put it in a double broiler. I put a cup and a half of shea butter, raw shea butter that I order through Amazon as well. I put a cup and a half of beeswax, which is just pellets, the little pellets, if you're familiar with that. I put about a cup, maybe a little bit more of coconut oil, and then I put 2 big tablespoons full of Manuka honey. I let that melt down, and then I stir it until it's all melted, and then I refrigerate it. And then once it's refrigerated and it becomes solid, I bring it out, let it get a little bit to room temperature, and I mix it, and it becomes like a thick frosting, right? And then I put it in a cake, a frosting bag.
9 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, and then I put it in jars.
And there's different fragrances to each.
Nope,
No,
I
there's
just
not.
use,
Okay.
at the end, I put the lemongrass, essential oil, and vitamin E.
So in essence, they're all the same
Yes,
fragrance?
I don't make different fragrances, no.
Okay.
Try to keep
Even
it
the
simple.
soaps, those are soaps, I assume,
Right,
right?
these are soaps, yeah.
Just different colors and different wrappings and
Right,
stuff?
right. I have turmeric in one, and then I have the charcoal bentonite in one, and this one has tallow, and this one's just shea butter.
So there's a clinic in Walnut called Kalana Clinics. Is that affiliated with you?
No, I purchased those jars from a friend that went out of business, and
So wouldn't you be better served to use your Route 44, the name that you're using?
Route 44.
44. I have the capability, yes. I have the labels.
I mean, it's clear you know how to make it. I just think it's confusing from the name to the bottle.
Just because they're silk screened, and when I put the sticker on there, it just made them look
Yeah.
cheaper. To be honest,
And
yeah.
this one says U.S. patented collagen and vitamins E and A with biovitamin C. I assume that's not your patent.
No.
Yeah, see, that's why, that becomes a problem for it to be packaged
Yeah.
in this
So if I
packaging.
put the
That's
stickers,
not,
the labels over it,
Well, the entire bottle is logoed and called a different product.
Your logo on your bottle.
So you'd need to have packaging that was matching. That's,
Yeah.
You clearly know what you're
Soaps are
doing because
fine.
you're describing how you're making it. I don't,
Right.
we're not questioning you're making it.
Right.
It's just that you're using bottles with a different product name,
Okay,
which is a concern for us.
okay.
So these are all empty jars like
Yes.
that as well, that
Yes.
you just bought because somebody was going out of business and then you've been using them?
Yeah.
To recap, Amber, I think what the board is saying is that there's some confusion about the branding, and particularly because of the bottles.
Okay.
You convinced me that you're making this product. But I would suggest that you rethink your packaging
Okay.
and make it more specific to your business and your marketing model, rather than using something that's branded with other people's names on it.
Okay.
Your logo is beautiful. I mean, it's a great
Yeah.
name. It's a great.
I have the
Concept.
labels. I could put the labels over.
Well, where on
The
this
problem's
would
gonna be
you,
this
No,
whole.
no, that's hyaluronic, and the other label goes on that.
no, understood, but even on that bottle of
The one goes on here,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
gonna-
I have in the, I didn't bring the other ones in from the car, but it has the Route 44 on the label thing.
We have it in your bag here, is what I noticed.
From a
Yeah.
staff's perspective, we would recommend that if the board decides to move forward, that you can condition that it be an original packaging and not just a label placed over the product, because a patron can just remove that label and it could be confusing on where
Okay.
the product's coming from.
Sure.
Okay.
Any
Would that
board
change your
discussion?
price?
I don't know. I don't know until
I mean, the way you shared it with us, it's a
Yeah.
logical
Right.
explanation.
Right.
And we don't control the pricing, so that's.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if she's saying, well, then I can't sell it because I got all these free bottles or these cheap bottles or whatever.
Right.
But I'm in agreement with my colleagues that
Okay.
Needs to be in your package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say I would rather see you come back with your packaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because we don't want other vendors on the street saying
Yeah.
that there's an issue with that, so.
Okay.
Is there a motion?
Well, are we
Well, I
using
think-
staff's recommendation to condition it that she comes back with the bottles, or are we saying just come back?
My recommendation is that she come back with the product in her packaging.
So that doesn't really require a board, does it? A
Yes,
vote, does it?
we need to, so I will make a motion.
Okay.
I would move, Amber, that the board will disapprove you,
Okay.
but ask you to come back with product in your packaging.
Okay.
And we would be more than happy to approve you. I think you make a good product.
Okay, thank
I
you.
think so too.
So is there a second?
I second that.
And let's vote. David?
I agree, yes.
Okay.
Bonnie?
I agree.
Yes. Mitchell?
Agreed, please come back.
Cheryl?
Okay.
Tom?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome.
Just change your packaging and
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Judy Olmsted? Hi, Judy.
From ice cream to mustard to bread. Yeah, should've gone in the other
Come on,
one.
put it in.
Ice cream with milk.
This is true. But in the order of.
The matcha, you want it to be cool.
Let's do it in the new, let's do it in the new, let's do it in the new food pyramid.
Good. We have some things to observe here
Observe.
and taste.
Thank you.
Some of these down if you can.
Sorry, Dave, maybe you got yours.
All right, well, Humblebee Bakery, or Humblebee Sourdough is our sourdough company, and we have been selling at craft fairs and street markets for a bit now. What you have there is just a sampling of what we make, and this is how a loaf of sourdough is packaged. We have the full ingredients labels on here. It's made within 24 hours of selling. The brownies are packaged like this. This is the size. This sells for $5. This sells for $10. And the scones, I call my Costco chicken. And people come to me for the scones and then buy the bread. They're unbelievable, and these are $5. There are no products, like, I don't put yeast in any of my breads. I use organic materials. I have a cottage bakery license, and that's really my spiel. I
Make it at
have
home?
full menus, yes.
Make it home, okay.
Yeah, and I have a full menu if any of you want to see one.
You make this at home?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a big kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. How long?
I have a wonderful sous chef that loves food.
Where did your sourdough
Start.
My starter
come from?
I started it from King Arthur flour.
Wow. So how long have you had the starter?
2 years.
2 years?
I got started doing this, in the summer we go to Wyoming, and I entered a craft fair thinking that, oh, well, maybe I'll sell some of this. And I took 40 loaves and I was sold out in 40 minutes.
Wow.
So.
Very good.
Thank you. The brownies, my son would tell you, are the best brownies on this planet.
Well, sons have to say that.
Well, you know.
The loaves are all different flavors, but it's all it's from your original batch and,
Yes.
okay, and they're all about the same price, I guess?
The classic is $10.
Okay,
And then everything with an inclusion, the classic is plain.
okay.
And everything with an inclusion is $12.
Do you ever sell any of your starter?
Oh, I see now,
People
yeah.
have asked me to do that, and maybe I should say, I'll be selling my starter. Now, I would like to say that. And I'm also trying to do a starter that's gluten-free.
Good, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
that, that would be great.
I don't have any promise that it will happen, because I haven't gotten to that point, but I am trying to do that.
I think selling a starter would be a great idea if that's something you wanted to add. Because it is something people are intimidated by, to create their own starter.
Yeah.
I'm a chef, so I know that I have a starter also, but I've had it for 15 years. And people kind of can't get in their head how you keep a starter so long, but you just keep it going and add to it and add to it and add to it, so.
Well, and the brownies and the scones are actually made from discard, which is when you're using a starter, you keep on feeding it, and you have too much, so you have to decide what to do with the other. And the
Go ahead, finish.
and the focaccia is not on my menu, and that is something I'm adding.
So that was, is that what I just ate?
Well, there's a slice of bread,
Yeah, okay.
and then there's focaccia.
I know nothing about baking. I know how to eat it all, but I don't know anything about. So the brownies are made with sourdough?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So I was
the
going to
scone.
ask you why you called it sourdough when you have brownies, but that just goes to show how little I know.
There's nothing sold at all that's not sourdough.
And where it says with inclusions, that just means sort of anything that you're.
Like, I do a jalapeno
Okay.
and cheddar cheese, and I do a
Got
rosemary
it. All the ones
roasted
underneath
garlic.
it are with inclusions.
Yes.
I see. I get it now. Thank you.
Very
I need a
nice.
lesson in how to
You like
interpret
that?
menu.
You like that Costco chicken?
Any other board questions or comments?
Delicious.
How about a motion?
I make a motion that we approve Humblebee sourdough.
I'll second.
Thank you, David. Let's vote. Tom?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Mitchell?
Yes.
I say yes. Bonnie? And David?
Yes.
Very much.
Judy?
We look forward
So
to
you
Glad
have
to
to get
see
some
you.
butter in here.
Village Best.
Yes, okay. Now, you seem to like everything. Would you like a loaf of bread?
He gets everything
Who wants
tonight.
a chocolate brownie, and who wants a scone?
I'll do a stone.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, we got the brownie.
Brownie, it's gonna be the best you've ever
If you
had.
say so, all right.
Okay.
Thank you. But I'm coming for you for the
The scones are all sourdough.
olive and sun-dried tomato.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna eat my loaf there.
Okay,
Sourdough is only something that.
Congratulations.
thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Next is Elena Kalimanis. Hi, how are you?
I'm honored to be here in front of you. I'm just going to pass out some extra information. Please don't eat it, okay? It's not sourdough. We are coming here in front of you as a brand-new 501(c)(3), and there's also a picture of our booth here. We are involved with the homeless community. And as a matter of, so what we try to do, well, we're going to be soliciting donations at the fest. And we take this money and we go and try to bypass bureaucracy where somebody needs money for a certain thing that they may not be able to get. I'll give you an example, is probably the best way for me to do it. Last month, I was at Stater Brothers in Indio, and there was a homeless person there, trying to get money for food. And I told him about our organization, and he said, could you pay for a license, a food license handling, a license for food handling for me? And we said, yes, that's perfect, because he wanted to go in to be able to get that so he could go and get a job at Stater Brothers or someplace else. A permit, right, that's what he wants to say. And that's something that you can't get in a lot of these organizations, like you could go to Coachella Valley Rescue Mission or across the street to the homeless shelters and things like that. So we have an outreach director who actually was homeless. He had he had a need for a car. He got a job that needed reliable transportation. And this was before we started the organization. I actually found a $2,000 car for him, paid for his registration and his first month of insurance, and he was able to go and get a job. This is something that you just can't get done in a short amount of time. So that's one of the things. We have a form that, Jeff is our outreach director. He knows the homeless community. We will never give a homeless person the money. We will go and pay for the license, the course, or pay for this, because we want to assure that what they're asking for is legitimate, and they can go and we can help them get that. And it could mean the difference between homelessness or not, right? So his ability to get the car helped him get the job. This gentleman outside Stater Brothers, by us paying for his license, he was able to go, taking the classes right now. So that's what we're trying to do. We're raising money, we're a new 501(c)(3), and we have very strict conditions that we need to make sure it's something that is very important, that can't be handled by any other organization in a very quick amount of time. So we want to eliminate the bureaucracy, but we still have very strict controls on how the person can use the money.
So walk me through your process. I'm unhoused, and I locate your organization, and I say, I need a car.
Right.
I fill out a form.
Yes.
And that form asks me questions.
Yes, exactly.
And then what is your
I should have brought it
determination
along.
process for that approval? Is a board of people that look through them? Is it just yourself or your outreach director?
Yes, that's so far right now, it's just the two of us. We do have a board. Of course, we had to get one in order to do it. But right now, they're trusting us to do that because we're just starting to do the fundraising for it. We just became a 501(c)(3).
So the criteria, because it seems to, it could be a $50 food handler's permit or a $2,000 car.
Right.
How do you, I am with a nonprofit also, so we're very restricted in how we spend our money in the accounting and how we justify the expenses and the money that we spend out. The IRS makes us, right? So how do you decide that person A needs a car?
Is deserving of getting this.
I don't like to use the word deserving, but is in need of that.
Right.
And then how do you make sure that it's actually being utilized for that purpose?
Right. So that's part of the strict criteria. We need to, if need be, we would contact the employer to make sure that he's actually going to get a job if this transportation is something that happens for them, or like the food handler license and things like that. We need to make sure that there's a plan to use the money to be able to keep them, to get out of the homeless situation or keep them from becoming homeless, right?
So you will also help people who are at risk of homelessness?
Yes.
So with rents and things like that?
Right.
I mean, I commend you. I think it's important that we find ways to support our in-house community. I
Mm-hmm.
just think that it's a big can of worms that is going to be a challenge, I think. I'm all in favor. I'm not trying to be the critical.
Right, sure, no, you
I'm
bring
trying to
up very
understand
valid points.
I'm trying to understand your process.
Yes.
Because
I should have brought the form so you would have seen how,
can they
the
go
strict
online and
process.
apply? I mean, so are you just going?
Not all of them have an ability to
Right,
go
so you're
online.
just out on
We
the
have-
street looking for people?
Well, no, because Jeff, who's the outreach director, was homeless in the Palm Springs and Coachella Valley and so on, and he kept trying to find jobs. And the unfortunate thing is that a lot of people take advantage of the homeless people, and they give them very little money, for a particular job, or so on. So we want to, so he has the benefit of, unfortunately, being on the streets, so he knows what's going on out there. So he knows he wants to apply very strict rules so that he can help people get out of the situation that like he was in.
Elena, when
Yes.
did you apply for your EIN?
You mean the EIN a while ago? It was the 501c3.
Yes.
That took us a while. We got stuck, as a matter of fact.
When was that granted to you?
November.
Okay, because
Just
you're
now.
not in the IRS database as a 501c3.
We should be.
No, you're not.
That's, I have I gave.
Yeah, the letter's in the.
It's in the file.
It's in the file from
No,
the
no.
IRS.
So, you know what it was? The government shutdown messed us up. So all of a sudden, we should have been approved earlier, so we could have made an impact with end-of-year giving, but.
Elena, we're at almost 7 minutes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I need to ask a question.
Sure, please.
I would be curious to know who your board members are and what their backgrounds are.
Okay.
Because the one story you told me does not, the law changed in January of 2024. I'm a human resources professional.
Sure.
Food handler licenses are not the applicant's responsibility any longer. The employer or the applicant, or the potential employer or the internal employer has to pay for those classes and the testing. That changed January 1, 2024. I had several restaurants that are clients of mine.
Oh, wow, okay.
So how do we know that you're not being told a story that's not?
Well, because we put the money, we used our nonprofit charge card to go onto a website and apply.
But the website wouldn't know who's paying for it.
No, they wouldn't. Tell them
And
not to
it's
address.
now the employer's obligation. If I own a restaurant, somebody comes in and applies and they have the skills in the background, but their license was not renewed, it is the employer's, if I want to hire you.
Renewed, but first time application, I think they need to have that license that they have to do the first
Not
time.
since January of 2024. January 1, this is literally just
Okay,
upon
I will
first
have
year.
to go look into that because.
I'm a little concerned.
No.
Just that,
You are affiliated with the Palm Springs School Board, right? United School Board?
I'm affiliated with the Coachella Valley Unified School Board.
Okay.
I'm a board
How are
member
you
there.
related to the organization, to the Street Samaritan Alliance?
I'm the treasurer.
You're the treasurer?
Yes.
And you're the one who filed for the
Yes.
paperwork?
Yes.
Because, is it Jeff? Is that the?
The homeless gentleman,
Yeah,
the
is
outreach
he
director.
still unhoused?
No, he's not. He's now housed.
There
Yes.
was an article
Yes.
done by the.
You saw that?
Yes.
That's about him.
Yes. I need to say this. I know you're headquartered in Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
Village Fest is here in Palm Springs.
Correct.
I think Palm Springs has done a stellar job in addressing the unhoused situation through Martha's Kitchen, through our navigation center,
Sure.
through those things.
Sure.
I honestly, to be very quite honest, did some due diligence, and I find very little about your organization except for your own website that you
Right.
put up. And honestly, I find it to be lacking.
Okay, that's fine. You know,
I'm not,
no.
The
That's
work
why
you're
we're
trying to
asking
do
for
is-
money to
the
get
work-
going so we can make, we
Understood.
can be better, because we just
The work you're
started.
trying to do is stellar.
Right.
But I think what's going on here in Palm Springs, if people are going to support efforts, I, as a person on this board, would like to see the community here in Palm Springs served,
Oh,
and
we-
perhaps not down valley in Coachella.
Right, no, but yes, we are there, but, I mean, Jeff was homeless in Palm Springs, so he knows, you
But
know,
he-
here, so he.
He is in
there's no-
Coachella now, right?
He's in Coachella now, but that doesn't mean he can't go back to the communities where he had been hiding and homeless and things like that.
My opinion is that I would ask you to come back to us
Okay,
when you have earned some stripes.
okay, that's
and-
very
and
fair,
Show us some data
Okay.
and
and I need to address your issue.
some
And
of
the
the,
board members too. I
some
think
of the
it's
work-
important to know
yes,
who they
yeah,
are.
Who the board members are, yeah.
and we would be happy to support that.
Okay, that is very fair. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I did want to come in front of you to get your opinions.
Thank you.
Because, you know, being new.
We love to help. We
Yeah,
really
thank
do.
you, I appreciate that.
And we have an obligation to make sure that
Oh,
it's
yes.
actually helping in the way it's meant
Meant to
to
help,
help.
yes.
And nobody here is judging that you're doing an amazing thing, because you are. We just have to, it seems fairly
Understood.
beginning.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with, you might have heard Read With Me volunteer programs.
Yes. That
I'm-
was you. I know, I read that, yes.
I'm also-
Congratulations, yes.
So I'm on Read With Me
You do
volunteer
good work.
programs.
You do
Yeah,
good work.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so I have that nonprofit background, so I understand what we do there. So I'm trying to apply that, but, you know, being, you know, just starting out, it's a little, we had hoped that we could get money so we could, you know, do more efforts, but you bring up all valid questions, and I really appreciate the feedback, I really do.
Are there any other board comments or
Yes,
questions?
please, any feedback, I need it.
I will make a motion. I move that we disapprove you for the
Sure.
time being.
Thank you.
And ask you to come back to us.
Yep.
When you can demonstrate.
Yep.
Some more of the work you're doing and convince us that.
Yes, no, perfect. You know, we met with Scott Wolf at CVRM. You know, we're going to the rap group to get more background, so we were just hoping we would get money.
Yeah, I was
So-
going to recommend them.
I'll second
They're-
that.
Oh,
they're
yes,
fine organization.
thank you, we just did. So thank you. No, this
we
is
have a-
great feedback, thank
We
you.
have a
We have to
motion and a
vote.
second.
Sure.
Well, let us vote. David?
I agree.
Yeah,
Bonnie? I agree.
I agree.
Mitchell?
Agreed.
If I can vote myself. No,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Your feedback, excellent, excellent.
We hope
Thank
to
you
see
so
you
much.
back. Thank
You
you.
will see me back.
Best of luck. Thank you for what you're
No,
doing.
thank you.
Danuta McCarthy, did I say your name right?
Yes, you did.
Thank you. Come on up.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks. She's the tie-dye lady.
Yeah, I'm the tie-dye
guess?
lady. My name is Danuta.
I
I've been.
loved watching your video.
Oh,
I
thanks.
had watched it twice. I was like, what is she doing? I was
Yeah, so I've been making tie-dye t-shirts for 39 years. I make each one by hand. I use Procyon fiber reactive dye, and I tie-dye on natural fibers like cotton and rayon, bamboo. So here I have some bamboo socks, so you can pass these around and feel how soft they are. And I do little girl dresses. So I've been, I started out making tie-dyes as a youngster, and I've been traveling with the Grateful Dead for
What?
That's amazing.
and all the iterations up until the very last show in
like the roadie.
Golden Gate Park at Dead and Company on August 3rd.
You must have stories.
Yeah, and so I call myself Dyes in Motion because I would travel across the country 3 times a year, drive and go to each show, and I would make my tie-dyes on the road each evening or the day off of the concerts, and I'd make a fresh batch, and I'd make them in a hotel room. I wouldn't make a mess, but I would make them in a hotel room. I'd box them up, and I'd go to the next town, and I'd wash them, and I'd have fresh tie-dyes for each concert, which would be stadiums, arenas, and even theaters when Bob Weir was doing his smaller venues. And so, do you want me to pass these, or should I just like kind of?
See, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I make a little bit of everything. I make the little onesies. I make the little pants. I make yellow pants. So I come up with this design. This is my original design. It's a chakra design, and it's pretty sweet that they kind of open up there. And
No two of them are ever alike, I assume.
no, and I make them every week. I make a fresh batch, so I always have like, if people are like, oh, do you have a double X and you know this and that, and I'll be like, well, check back with me and I'll have it for you. And I got these sweatshirts, and I have T-shirts.
Goodness, you fit a lot in that little bag.
Yeah. And long
Like a whole
sleeves.
store in there.
Yeah, so yeah, so I've been doing the concerts for all these years, and I would and I've started farmers markets just right when we came back from the pandemic in 2021 in February, the Indian Wells one, which was set up by Sprouts. And so I still do the Thursday Indian Wells Market. I do the Saturday at the Cultural Center, and I do Sunday in La Quinta. So I've been doing that for the past few years, and I had tank tops.
Get out anymore.
Yeah, you're.
Okay, you've seen enough?
Yep.
So, yeah, so,
How long does it typically take you to make each piece?
well, I soak it in a fixer soda ash, and I spin it up. So it's like I'd say about 10 minutes or so, depending on the design. And then I let them set. And then I have to rinse them all. So altogether, each piece, I don't know if I could say individually how much time. Well, the spinning and the dyeing, I'd say about 10 minutes. And then I let them set, and then I do a whole rinse. And then I do the washing. So that's like a whole nother hour or so, depending on how many I make.
So how do you get the design just to be on the side? I'm just curious.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I fold it in half. Lots of times I use rubber bands. Some of them I don't use rubber bands, but this guy I would just kind of do this. I fold it in half. I pinch it, the rubber band, each little chakra circle.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I
Okay.
apply my dye with squirt bottles. So it's a powder dye. It's Procyon fiber reactive dye. I add water, and then I have squirt bottles, and I apply, and then I flip it, and then I'll do the other side. And yeah, so depending on what kind of, for this guy, I would use like a needle nose plier. And I just use a needle nose and do a spin. Yeah, so I dye it kind of like pieces of a pie, each color. And so there's really so many different combinations. And yeah, so you got little bandanas, stuff, just pretty much anything you can think of.
So
that's
we're assuming
white.
you have a lot of stock.
Yes. Well, I'm making it all the time so that I do have enough. Because sometimes it looks like a lot, but if somebody's looking for a specific size, then, you know, you have to.
I don't think we have anything like this at Village Fest. But we have lots of people that will remember
great.
wearing these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really enjoy the atmosphere of the Village Fest. You know, it's festive. It's in the same kind of feeling of what I'm used to. People are having a good time, and it's just fun. It's fun stuff, and people, you know, I get really positive feedback. People be like, oh, I got these from you. I sent them off. They're great gifts. They love them. They show me pictures, and you know, sometimes I post on Instagram the pictures they send me, and yeah. So
Well, your work
it's
is
just-
great.
Yeah,
It's-
thank you so much, you guys.
It's very unique. Is there any other board questions or comments?
No?
Is there, ready for a motion?
Yes. I'll make a motion that dies in motion. Be approved
Thank you, Bonnie.
for the Village Fest, and
I'll second that.
Thank you, Cheryl. Let's
You will.
vote. Tom?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Mitchell?
Yes.
Yes. Bonnie?
yes.
And David? Congratulations.
Thank you kindly, you guys.
Welcome.
I really appreciate it. It's
Yeah.
very nice to meet you. It's been so fun.
It's been, you're great. Your work is great.
Yeah, what a great job you guys have with these yummy things.
You need to do an apron. I need an apron.
I would
You got
love
it.
an
See, that's the
apron.
other thing.
I
I take
would love
special
an apron.
requests
Yeah.
all day
I
long.
think aprons
I would love an
Well, in
apron.
general.
Okay, you got
So
it.
you make one and I'll come by it.
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
Me too.
Thanks.
Okay, see you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, thanks.
John Stark. Hi, John. Come on up.
Yeah, I'm John Stark, and I'm a retired veteran journalist of more than 50 years, and I wrote a book. to sell at Village Fest, and my young assistant Chris, who's very tech savvy.
And he can carry a lot of books, too.
Well, I couldn't bring 12 books down, it was too much. We brought 3. 2 are the original version, which came out in 2023, and my revised one, which just got published a few weeks ago for 2026. And let me just tell you a little bit about it. The book focuses on more than 200 Palm Springs sights to see, from architecture to nature to celebrity residences. And for each site, my book provides a detailed explanation of its history and purpose. Each site is accompanied by original color photographs and 22 licensed vintage photos. This is not a Michelin guide about trendy places to eat and drink. It is a celebration of the who, what, why, and where of Palm Springs, emphasizing the role of our founders, from the McCullums to Ruth Hardy to Bob Hope. When researching the book, I worked closely with the Palm Springs Historical Society. I had the book fact-checked by a member of the Modernism Week Committee, and proud to say my book was vetted and approved by the Agua Caliente Indian tribe. And film director Ron Oliver recently wrote on Facebook that this book is, quote, the definitive guide to our desert paradise. It's being sold locally at the Museum of Art here, the Architectural Museum, Just Fabulous, Homeboys, and Destination PS. And this book is not just for tourists, but locals too, as my sales have shown. And just so you know, after retiring here in 2018, I became a tour guide. And tour guides, I learned, can make anything up because
They do.
Yes, in fact, one of them, I was told was supposed to show a very famous celebrity's house, and I researched it and found out that it was built after this person died. But still, they say it's there. But as a fact-based journalist, that motivated me to write the book and set the record straight. And so I'm hoping I can...
John, I have to ask, is Village Fest
It
mentioned in
is.
your book?
It is right here. Village Fest starts 1991.
Well, you get a star, then. That's very good.
Yes, it's there.
Very good.
Yeah, everything is there. There's more than 200 sites, from small things, or which are maybe just worth a paragraph, to sites such as the McCullum Adobe or the Cornelia White House, which go on for 2 to 3 pages explaining the history of who these people were. I think it's very important. One thing, when I was giving tours, I couldn't stop and tell people long stories about the women who founded this town, and they were women who did that. Strong women. And so they're all in the book there, including Zadie Bunker, the flying supersonic grandmother. So I just want people to know how rich the history is, and that's why I wrote the book.
I love it. I've never seen anything like this about Palm
100%.
Springs.
It's great.
Ever.
So you will be there and you'll be signing the book if people want your autograph?
Yeah, I mean, I can give back rubs too if they want.
That's a whole different tour guide.
Excellent. I think it's fabulous.
So do I.
think this is, especially at Village Fest, where we have so many visitors, and I think this will be
I
something.
do too, because they're always looking.
They're looking for things to go
Yes,
see, and
exactly.
this is.
Are there hardback versions?
No.
Okay.
They're all softback, and they're sold on Amazon also. And I should tell you the price. On Amazon and in all the bookstores, they're $40. And that's what I would sell it for, because I don't want to undercut our local
Right.
merchants.
Right.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one question I was gonna ask.
So, do we have any concerns that it's sold in retail stores on downtown?
No.
No?
I would think that would be his issue, actually, to deal with the local.
The local, okay.
As long as he's selling it for the same price that they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any other
But you're going to
comment?
be able to be there present to answer questions. What is your favorite 2 or 3 places that, whatever, right?
Right, as I said, it's not a Michelin guide. I don't do trendy restaurants, I don't do nude resorts. Wait a minute.
Do you plan on?
Because the architects you capture.
You're pointing at me like you saw me at one.
But it's factual.
Wow, you and Abby Carter, I don't know, now we got 2
Nice to
historical
face,
things.
But it's also factual. You're not making recommendations.
No, it's all fact.
In here.
It's all
Yeah.
fact. And I
It's fact.
interviewed 4 of our prominent architects, including Hugh Capter, who's still alive and still working at 95, who explained a lot of things to me about modernism, architecture that I've never heard anywhere else.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And this was published in 23?
2023, yes. And one of the reasons I was able to write it is was the tour guide, and then COVID came and the tour guide
Yeah.
business just ended. So for the 3 years, I was able to research that every day.
Do you plan on updates? I mean, I noticed, for instance, the KFC is.
You just did an update.
No, that's probably the older one.
Okay.
Okay, if you look at
We have the
other
updated one.
We have the updated.
it says 2026. The other thing I do throughout it, I work very closely with the artist, who's amazing. And if something changes, I go right in and change it. So it's.
Why would you be selling the old one then, out of curiosity?
I'm not.
Oh,
I just did
Use the old one at the end.
I just wanted to show you basically, I just got this new one published, so I couldn't read it.
They're sold at a discount.
I'm going to ask a question, then I'm going to ask for a motion.
$5 for that one.
What is the go-to place in Palm Springs in your opinion?
Well, that's.
For a tourist, what would you say you must see?
Oh,
in
it's
Palm
5 minutes, sorry. No, go ahead.
I would probably say go to the Historical Society down at the Village Green. I think because there's a lot there to see and learn about. And there's a lot around there too, historical sites, yes, yeah.
First thing I did
think
was
you
go
need
to a
understand
historical
Palm
site
Springs
tour.
To understand Palm Springs.
Any other board questions or comments?
I just think it's,
How about a motion? Mitchell, you want to
I
make a
will
motion?
move to approve, yes.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Cheryl. Tom?
Yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Mitchell?
Yes.
I say yes. Bonnie?
Yes.
And David?
I'm excited, yes.
Congratulations.
Very
I want
interested.
one of these.
You bought one?
Yeah, I have
I want
one.
one.
Oh, you
Yeah.
want one? Well, listen, the older ones are, well, they're not, I mean, if you want, I can leave these if anybody wants.
I'll take the old
I
old
would
one.
like to.
Actually, we don't need you to do that. If we
Yeah.
want one,
We'll
we'll
buy
come
it.
buy one.
We'll
Okay,
come buy
thank
one.
you.
But we
I
get
think
it at a
that's a
discount
good-
because it's old and outdated. KFC isn't there anymore.
No, I think we need to come buy one.
Yeah, we will come by one.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you much.
Yes. Thank you.
Hugh Lamar? Did I say it right?
You sure did. Here, here, I'll bring my samples up.
Wow.
Wow.
You're all looking so dewy from that tallow-based skincare.
We're glowing.
All right. I'm Hugh. I'm a Los Angeles-based ceramic artist. I'm a sculptor, and I'm launching a brand of functional vessels. Here are some of them. I make everything in Los Angeles. The clay is produced in Los Angeles by Laguna Clay Company. I make all of the glazes myself. And these are all high-fire stoneware and porcelain. They're all fired to cone 10, which is like a temperature gauge technical term. Everything is food safe. And I try to make work that's about craftsmanship, keeping things really local, and I think bringing a sense of like artistry to everyday goods and making work that's thoughtful and slower and also sort of, you know, beautiful is the goal, right? Everything is food safe, that's also important. And yeah, I was tipped off to Village Fest. I normally sell in Los Angeles, and a lovely gentleman bought some of my pieces, for the holidays in December, and said, "You should check out Village Fest." And I don't have anything in retail in Palm Springs right now, but I'm sort of looking to grow the brand, keep things in Southern California, and sort of get to know the community. Yeah, that's my spiel.
Can we?
Absolutely, yeah. Oh my God,
Do you have,
please.
so you would just come up every Thursday?
Yeah, every Thursday. I'm not sure. The commute was not like terrible. It's not bad. Yeah, that's right. So these are samples. So you can see on the bottom, this one is like a second. So this is why I'm using it as a sample. But this is so these are a few different examples of pieces from collections that I'm working on. So these like little, like my jewelry jars. These are some of like the I can't keep them in stock. And I have, prices that range from like smaller items to like larger showpieces. I am also a sculptor. I don't know if I added some of my sculptural work to the collection that I sent you. I'm not sure. I normally, when I vend and do markets, I usually just keep it to functional work.
You don't have it in the application.
There's no I didn't put sculptural stuff in
It's
there.
still clay, so you're.
It's all
good.
ceramic.
Yeah.
It's all sort of made the same way. I've done the Beverly Hills Art Show, and so for that, I've included like sculptural work. But for stuff like this, especially for like, packing in the car. It's like tough to bring like the huge sculpture and then maybe someone will buy it or not. So I tend to keep things to the functional line for this.
What do you consider this, a large format showcase bowl?
That's exactly what I consider this. Great working title. Yes.
Did you come up with that?
I know, oh my God.
Each piece, I assume, is unique and one of a kind?
Yeah, so each piece is totally bespoke. I do, so this is this glaze combination, it's my ink wash line. This was like the best seller of 2025. And so I have certain forms that I repeat, that those little like evil eye ring dishes, that's sort of a piece from a bigger collection that I've been developing. So those are all, I will make those in batches of 15 or 20. And so they're all the same, but all have like slight variations because I'm like making them by hand.
And I'll show my household ignorance, but I assume none of these are dishwasher safe.
These are all dishwasher safe, actually. What an incredible question.
My baking ignorance.
Yeah, I mean, things like this, I don't know if you really want to like toss this in the dishwasher.
It would take up the whole thing.
It would take up the whole thing. With handmade ceramics, like I think the general rule of thumb is like washing them by hand is probably preferable. I fire all of these to really the hottest temperature that you can fire functional ceramics. And those pieces, the porcelain ones, porcelain is just a fully vitrified ceramic body. You can actually feel the difference between like a coarser stoneware. So porcelain, even without glaze, is like food safe and can go in the dishwasher. So they're extremely sturdy pieces as well.
Love it.
Your work is beautiful.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
think it's great. Just a suggestion, something, if it's even possible, a little bit more desert-centric.
Desert-centric.
Colors.
Or like the southwestern palette.
Here in Palm Springs would be very popular.
Let me bring the pink one.
I just happen to have.
Showing the wrong pieces.
Those are great colors. Those are so mid-century.
Yes.
Yeah, so these.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so the pastels are some of my signature. So because of the temperature that I'm firing my work to, it's fired in like a large gas reduction kiln. You see things that are more, like this is more of like a reduction characteristic. And so I use really particular rare earth oxides in order to get the sort of like soft pastel colors. I get them from a magnetics company because you can't get them at like the glaze store.
It's beautiful. Did you want to see? Great. Any other
Very
board,
nice.
board questions or comments?
No?
Yeah.
You're an artiste.
Thank you. That's the goal. It's like very hard in this like world of AI slop, where God forbid you try to make a living doing things with your hands. So
Have you been to a Village Fest?
I have not been to a Village Fest. But I spent the day in Palm Springs. It's really lovely.
You picked a great day.
You picked the right day, exactly.
I even wore a sweater for it too.
I think it's like a Chamber of Commerce day.
I know, right? And I took a chance to like walk around a lot of the retailers here. To sort of like see what was offered, and I feel like my price point is actually quite similar, so it wouldn't be undercutting myself or the retailers or other artists, because I know that can be sometimes really challenging. When I've sold work in more like flea market settings in LA, there's like a huge price range for handmade items, which is like, okay. So I felt like that your retail sector had sort of a similar.
Because we have a lot of tourists, particularly this time of year, would you ship something to people?
Yes, so shipping can be very expensive, but as the business has grown, I just have to do it more. I just got a business shipping account, so my rates have basically been cut in half. Shipping internationally is like really prohibitive, but I absolutely ship stuff.
And do you have a website?
I do have a website. You can go to hughrimar.com. Thank you. It should be there. It's currently, I actually just moved my platform over to something to incorporate e-commerce. So I don't know if it's up right now, but it should be up in the next 24 hours.
Nice.
With some of the e-commerce functions.
Beautiful work.
Thank you.
Great. Any other board questions or comments? Can we have a motion, please?
I'll move to approve.
Thank you, Mitchell. Is there a second?
I'd like to second.
Thank you, David. Let's vote. David?
Because you have the same address as one of my very best friends that just passed away a couple years ago.
Get out of it, like in the building?
Yeah. I'm like, something was, I'm like.
So that's a yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Bonnie?
That's kind of creepy.
I say yes.
Death becomes
Mitchell?
them, yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
And Tom?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, guys.
We're
I
glad to have you
appreciate
in
it.
Village Fest.
Thank you, I can't wait.
I don't know if you know that, do you know that in the middle of February, we have 10 days of Modernism Week?
Yeah.
Where we've got folks who come in from all over the world, and there
One of
are,
our
you know,
biggest events.
yeah, so like, if you
That's-
can be up and running for Modernism, that would be huge for you.
I mean, that would be incredible, and like December was so busy, and I was really trying to get out, not get rid of, but sort of move on from like the 2025 stuff, and so I'm just working on production.
Is this your full-time job?
So I do like some freelance. I dropped out of architecture school because I was like, I want to blow my brains out. I'd rather just do this. Sorry, I'd rather just do this.
Do what you're passionate
And so
about.
for the past year, I've just been doing this pretty much full time, and it's been. I mean, I can keep a roof over my head, so
Good for you.
it's been like
Beautiful work.
what a gift to be able to like do that. So we're really trying to grow it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. I really
We'll
appreciate
see
it.
you
Good luck.
at Village Fest.
Yes. See you on the street.
Yeah. It's up already, isn't it?
No.
Is this a bud vase or what?
Yeah, so it's like a decorative bottle vessel.
Sorry.
It can be a bud vase. It's a little.
It's a little slippery.
It's a little
I dream
slim.
of genie that's in there.
Yes, right. So it's one of the more like the decorative vessels. I am working on a line of like reed diffusers. I know that I
12th
think
to the 22nd.
Faith mentioned like if I wanted to do candles or something that would have to be like
have to come back to
reapproved.
us.
But I am working on a line of like reed diffusers that are sort of
The
like
12th to the 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouldn't call it Modernism Week.
Mia
Because it's the
and
10th
Renee?
to the 22nd, it's more than a week.
I think they just call it
You
modern.
can wait till he cleans
No,
up and
Modernism
come on
Week.
up and get ready.
Yeah, there's 2 Thursdays in there.
Modernism Month.
Modernism is the 10th to the 22nd of February.
That's a big deal.
Hi, Mia, how are
So
you?
the 12th and the 19th.
Good to see you.
So I don't have this full of stuff to pass out, but I do have the pin.
You have no
And I have-
vegetables?
I have brochures, so, sorry. But my name's Mia Hutchinson. I am the outreach coordinator and navigator at the Transgender Health and Wellness Center. We're a 501c3 nonprofit. We primarily focus on the transgender community. However, we serve pretty much everybody. Things we do include gender affirming care, including hair removal, mental health services. We have a CHW program, which is community health workers. So through that and our Trans Navigator program, we're able to help with housing, employment, insurance navigation, all sorts of things. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
You're so much more than that. I work directly with Tommy and Renee and you, and through Pride, and you do amazing work, and it's work you should be very proud of. And I thank you for what you're doing for the community. I get emotional talking about the transgender community and everything that's happening.
You're gonna make me emotional.
But I can't say enough about how the organization's grown and the things it does. And so bravo to all of you. Thank you. And keep up the great work because it's important.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Any other board questions or comments?
I just second everything you said.
I say two. I would like to say two. Times are difficult. And I appreciate the work you're doing in standing up and speaking up for those whose voice is often not heard. So I would like to make a motion that we add transgender health and wellness to Village Fest.
And I absolutely would like to second that.
Thanks. Let's vote. David?
Yes.
Bonnie?
Yes.
Yes. Mitchell?
Absolutely, yes.
Cheryl?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Tell Renee and Tommy I said hello.
I will be.
Thank you, Mia.
Very good.
We're done?
Gary Frost?
So let's move on with our agenda. Is there no unfinished business? Any new business that we need to talk about?
I'm sorry.
Forster.
Sorry?
He's not here.
He's not
No,
here.
he's not here, yeah.
No new business. Any reports, board comments? And that takes us to Joy Brown Meredith, Downtown Joy.
Downtown Joy.
Yep, Downtown Joy. Well, we are working on going, and by we, I mean me, myself, and I, some of my favorite group of people, me, myself, and I. But really trying to talk to the merchants and get the Bolt program restarted. Businesses open late Thursdays so that people will also be more aware that there are brick and mortars that are also open. And that's something that we've done before. It's real hard to try to do it during the summer, mostly because they weren't open in the evening. And I think that they're really missing out on that because Village Fest night will either bring you customers later at a different day, or, it might even be busy that night. So I'm really trying to encourage that, and that is my focus right now.
Any feedback on the holidays, Joy? I know it came up at the meeting on Tuesday. Were the holidays good for the downtown merchants?
Not for some, but we were okay. Especially weekends were really good, and weekends start on Thursday in Palm Springs.
Well, I tell you what, Village Fest was happening.
Yeah, very
It was
busy,
happening, so.
for sure. So, the trick is when you have all those people brought downtown, it's up to you to try to bring them in your business. It's not Village Fest's fault. It's not Village Fest's responsibility. So, you have to kind of figure that out yourself. And to those that want to stay closed during it, well, they don't really have an opinion because they haven't even tried.
And I know maybe we'll talk about this a little bit later, and I don't know what was discussed in the last meeting, but like the research that was done also I think would be helpful for them because, the study showed that 65.8% of people shopped at a store near Village Fest before or during Village Fest. So we now have some facts as well that can, help with your conversations with them that show that it indeed is and can be good for them.
We literally have had more than 40 people in the store at a time on Thursday nights. It's a lot of people in the store.
It's a lot of people, yeah.
And that happens kind of regularly. And, so we need a security guard, but okay. That's
a good problem to have.
It is.
That is a lot of people to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
when
I'm
you have
looking
little
from the
things.
cameras and they're all on the floor.
While we're talking about
Eye in the
downtown,
sky.
I wanted to say a heartfelt thank you to Parks and Recreation for all the work you did in December.
Yes.
Village Fest was the best it's ever been. And we have a fabulous picture with Faith and Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. Needs to go up on the website. So thank you for all your
I
work.
did send it to the Instagram account.
It was fabulous.
Yeah, didn't I post it?
You probably was in the stories.
Huh?
I think she posted it in the stories.
I think it was in the stories.
Yeah. We had fun. It was a good time.
Joy, do you have anything on marketing and social? Antonio isn't here tonight. Anything on?
No, we're just sharing what we got, what's sent. I mean, for me, I only share the vendors and maybe through some discussion in the study session or whatever, you tell me what you might want. Some businesses that are open are tagging the account, but I actually don't share it because it's the Village Fest account. I share that on something else. But I'd like to, if they're tagging Village Fest because they're open, I would like to share it, but I just haven't really felt that was my decision to make, so I don't. But I would like to. But everything's going good. There's good growth on it. There's good views, and every month there's more people that are followers than unfollowers. So that's good.
Thank you. Cheryl, anything you want to add? I think Nick will probably talk about the survey and give us some update on that, but from your perspective, and
Yeah, I'm not
it's
very-
good to see you not on the screen.
Thanks, I know, it's good to be back. I'm not fully caught up. I was chatting with Nick about it, a little bit earlier, so I need to get a little more up to speed. I was following along just online on the results, which, I think are great. one of the things I'd like to do, but I think we can all talk about it, and are we having that meeting on the 26th?
Yes.
Because that would be a good time to maybe use this as a topic in terms of what have we learned and what do we still need to learn, would be to dig into this, figure out what else we need to learn, and potentially just even do the exact same thing in February and see how different it is from like the November group of people and that kind of thing. So, but I think it looks great. I think it's great just to have some very basic facts that we didn't have before. I would have liked to see somewhat more response, but I still feel like this is a good representation, of what went on during this time. It felt right to me, and kind of when you look at data, you have to look at it first and just say, like, does this feel right? Even the things that are different than what you might have expected, so. And I think the teams did a great job. I think the marketing team did a great job. The agency, like, just jumping in and leading this with Kirsten and the students and just kind of, dove into it. So, yeah.
As an add-on to that, when we did our presentation to the city council, we talked about vendor incubators and opportunities to help our vendors grow. What I would like to do is form a small subcommittee to begin to explore that a little bit. I reached out to Cheryl prior to the holidays, and the timing on that was bad. So after tonight, I'll reach out to a few of you and see if you have an interest in taking the data that Nick is going to share with us and maybe doing some expansion on that and reaching out to some vendors and just saying, hey, what would you like to be when you grow up? Or
Current vendors.
Yes. What opportunities would exist if this were here or that were here? So I just wanted to add that on, so.
I would be more than happy. I know it's a short term for me coming up for renewal, whatever it's called, but I have another success story. Miho Candles opened up their first brick and mortar shop.
Oh, they did?
Yes, in
That's
India.
fabulous. I didn't know
And
that.
they're my newest client, and I'm very happy for them. 3 people now work for them full time.
Thank you for sharing that. That's good to know.
They make amazing canvas, yeah.
Faith compliance. I know you sent out a form for us to fill out to begin to stroll the street and look. Any update on that, or have you gotten any feedback, or?
Yeah, no, I think that it's been looking good down there. No one's
Okay.
said had any non-compliance that have been brought to my attention.
So can we remove that then from maybe?
So we won't continue that the way that we've been
Well,
doing it
no, I
in
think
this
we want to
routine?
continue it, but I don't know, do we need to continue it as an item on a subcommittee report?
I think you guys do a really good job of when you are there, always coming to me. I know Antonio's there pretty much every week, so he'll always let me know if anything.
Nick, you want to add?
I was just going to say, I think this would be a good topic to bring up, especially if you're looking to create another vendor incubator subcommittee at our special board meeting on the 26th, because I'd like us to really discuss subcommittees, and then we can discuss the dissolving the compliance one.
Thank you.
So I have 2 dates on that. It's officially Monday, the 26th.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have an option to be on Zoom on that?
We can arrange for that.
Yeah, because I struggle just because I'm a caregiver during the day for someone, and so I can participate through Zoom. I just don't think I can be gone for.
3 years.
Okay, I'm good.
2.
All right.
You'll be there in spirit.
I'll be there I'll be there on TV.
You'll be there one-dimensionally. You're never one-dimensional.
Is everybody clear on that, the offsite? Are you going to speak to it?
Yeah, I was going to speak to that.
Well,
during
then
the
take the floor, Nick.
All right. So for staff reports, marketing and proposed rule changes, these are going to be big topics that we're going to discuss at that special board meeting on the 26th. So we have confirmed that. We're meeting with Chair Roberts tomorrow morning to finalize the agenda and all the other topics that we will discuss for that morning. We are planning to start at 9 a.m. on the 26th, and we're looking at doing that here because we do have to stream it and record it. It just makes it easier because the technology is already in this building versus doing it at another offsite location. So following our meeting with Greg tomorrow, we'll finalize an agenda. We obviously have to post it for Brown Act and all that stuff, but majority of that conversation will be focused on the marketing implementation presentation plan. We've invited Trepepi Smith, who is our consultant on the marketing plan. They will come by to do a presentation about all the work that they've already done and where we kind of are. They've received a presentation and the data from the students from the vendor survey and that engagement piece. So they'll present about that, and then we'll have board member discussion about where we kind of go, where we want to go next with that data. And then we'll also spend majority of our time focusing on the rules. So that's come up over several board meetings and kind of re-looking at the rules. So while it won't be a fun topic, we will have all the rules posted on the screens, and we'll go line by line and making any changes or recommendations. And then from that meeting, we'll bring back a final
We're talking
kind of
about
clean
Village
top.
Fest rules.
The Village Fest
Okay.
rules, yes.
All right.
I'm sorry, the Village Fest rules. And then we'll bring that back to a final Village Fest board meeting for adoption, and then ultimately to the city council for approval. So that'll kind of give you a rough idea. We're anticipating going to about 2 o'clock. Hopefully it won't take that long, but we're asking you,
So 9 to 2?
yes, yeah.
Right here?
In here, yeah.
So pre-reading the rules is probably really helpful
Yes.
It would be
before that
helpful.
meeting.
Yes. Yeah, so we will plan to send kind of a packet of just of kind of the proposed agenda and some items that we want you to refresh on prior to the meeting, and then we'll be prepared to do a big study session with you all.
Great. That it?
Yes.
Good.
So when do you think you might get, some of the items in particular that you're considering or think that need to be changed? We'll be sending an outline of that. I'd really like to share it before I could comment too much on it with just a couple other Main Street people, not like publicly or anything yet, but.
We got the first draft.
Do I have that?
That was sent months ago, yeah.
Oh, months ago? Yeah.
But that's why we're also going to utilize this time so that we can have more in-depth discussion
Yeah.
about each individual item in the rules.
Okay.
Yeah. But the goal isn't to adopt them that day.
Yeah.
It's to come back and re-look at them again at another
Great.
meeting. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else? Thank you, everyone. It was a
Thank
very
you.
good meeting tonight. It's good to see everybody.
Yes.
Good to be back.
And then on Thursday, we're having our Parks and Recreation will be out at Village Fest, and we're doing a little red carpet night, so. Yes, we're celebrating the film festival, so we'll have like a little photo opportunity and all that
So
fun.
come in your glam.
Yes, come in your glam, dress up in your sequins, and
Right.
we'll get your picture taken.
Red dress is coming up. We're all getting ready.
I already got mine. I know exactly what I'm wearing.
Thank you, everybody. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. See you.
Who was the second?
Yeah, I was like, who's that second?
I'll second it.
Okay, I was like, well, I didn't hear anything.
I'm just an all in favor.
Toss these in there.
Ice cream. It's delicious.